thank you so much for joining me today for another video. So as you can see today, this look I have on my face is exactly the tutorial I will be filming. And I just thought, since December's rolling around and the holidays are just about to begin, I guess it already started because Thanksgiving passed, but you know, like the Christmas and New Year's kind of holidays I'm talking about. Yeah, so this look is exactly the holiday appropriate kind of look that I had in mind. If I were to go to some New Year's Eve party or even like a Christmas party or some sort of holiday party, this is the kind of look that I would wear that, you know, just comes to mind as something very appropriate for the occasion. It has that glittery, glamorous kind of half-cut crease with a classic red lip and of course very glowy skin. So I gotta admit, I haven't really done cut creases a lot on my eyes simply because I used to always think that it doesn't really work for my eyes, and I guess I just had to practice and figure out what works for me and what doesn't. And yeah, this is kind of like the cut crease that I came up for my eyes. I hope you guys can enjoy it and recreate this look and look so beautiful and glamorous for the holidays. And I would love to see you guys recreate it. If you do, don't forget to Snapchat me or add me on Snapchat because I would love to see your recreations, or Instagram works too. Okay, before we jump right into the tutorial, if you are new, welcome! I'm so excited that you are here. Don't forget to join the Breath of Beauty family because we are a good bunch. Alright guys, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching to the tutorial. Alright, I've already done one eye and I'm gonna start off by priming my eye, of course, using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just gonna blend that in with my finger. Next, taking my Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral palette, I'm just gonna set the primer with some creamy matte eyeshadow. Taking a nice transition shade, I'm just basically putting this all over my eye, crease down. Well, I don't really have a crease, but my imaginary crease down. I'm just blending it all and diffusing it really nicely, and I'm taking a deeper color and placing that just below where I put the original transition color and add more depth. And I'm gonna keep repeating this kind of step where I go darker and darker and darker, and eventually I will only be adding a dark color to my lid. Okay, next, my favorite part, taking my ColourPop liquid metallic eyeshadow in the shade Walk of Fame. I'm putting this on the inner, I'd say 2/3-ish of my eye, maybe half, and just adding this as like a half-cut crease effect. I'm being very careful to create lines that are as precise as possible and just let that dry before it creases up. Next, what you see me doing here is basically taking that darker shade that I put only on my lid, and I'm placing this right along the edge of the half-cut crease, and I'm blending it out. Blending is so important, and this basically creates the effect of me having a deeper crease in the inner corner area. Now I'm gonna line my eyes. I'm just gonna check the other eye that I had already done and make sure the current eye will match the one I already did, and just constantly checking back and forth makes me not go overboard with my liner, which I tend to do a lot. Okay, apply your favorite pair of false lashes, and now I'm gonna clean off any fallout or excess glitter under my eyes with a makeup wipe. To get ready for foundation, I'm gonna prime my face using the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I'm just putting this all over my face and just working it into my skin. And this really helps. I think this primer in particular helps with oil control, but I don't know, I think it also blurs pores too. Now taking my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, I just dot it all over my face and with a beauty sponge work it in soft bouncing motion into flawless perfection, or to the best of my abilities anyway. And yeah, just create that nice canvas for your eyes to really pop. You know, nothing on your face is distracting away from your eyes. Oh, and can't forget the lips, which you will see soon enough. Time to highlight and conceal using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I just highlight the under eyes and down my nose, as well as a little bit on my forehead and chin. And I'm also adding concealer that's a little closer to my skin tone to areas where I have some dark spots or redness. And taking my beauty sponge, I blend it all again so that it kind of meshes into the foundation I have on already. Gotta set everything I have on my face with my Tarte translucent powder. I just put this all over my face and make sure nothing slips or slides because that ain't pretty. I'm gonna do my brows off camera because it takes forever, and ta-da! Brows are done. And I'm gonna contour / bronze my face using my ColourPop. Do you sense a theme here? I'm using a lot of ColourPop, but I do have a lot of favorites from ColourPop, that's why. Anyway, I'm just gonna bronze up my face because I'm looking all sorts of pale, and just kind of sculpt my face a little bit too, add a little more warmth to my forehead because I do have a big forehead, and yeah, just makes it look a little more alive. And of course, I have not been able to stop using this highlighter. It's this ColourPop, of course, highlighter, and I think Here Kitty Kitty, and it's been my favorite for a long time now. I think it's so blinding and so beautiful. It doesn't look like a streak on your cheekbone or anything. It looks pretty good on my skin tone, so I've been using it a lot, and I just put it in all my favorite areas on the face, and it just makes me glow. Like, look at that. Look at that glow. My goodness. And of course, I also have to bring up the bridge of my nose because I do have a slightly flatter bridge. And of course, can't forget to highlight the inner corners to really bring attention to the eyes even more. And of course, the brow bone just to lift up the brow bone area a little more. Time for the classic holiday red lip. I'm using a Bare Minerals lip cream, and this came in the Sephora favorites Give Me Some Bold lip kit, and that's why it's so tiny. But I just thought that this color is really vibrant, really bright red that's super beautiful and super bold, so I wanted to use this red in particular. I have a lot of reds to choose from, but this is the one I went with, and I really like the choice. It looks really beautiful. Now you guys, you can leave this look as is here if you want that brighter under eye look, but if you want a more sultry look, follow the following steps. Just take that browny darker color that you used on your eyes earlier and smoke out the lower lash line and darken it up with a darker brown on the outer corners of your eyes. And to make sure this doesn't tire out your eyes, you can highlight the lower inner corners of your eyes to make them pop and make them super luminescent and beautiful. Okay, so that is the completed look here. I mean, obviously you saw it at the beginning of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed creating this look with me. I certainly had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm definitely getting into the holiday spirits, and I'm so excited. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I will be bumming around during Christmas and just staying at home and staying cozy with my husband and my dog. I will be volunteering here and there at my church or my food pantry, which I'm super duper excited about, but otherwise I will be kind of staying at home and bumming out, so I won't be able to, you know, glam it up and kind of show it off at a party or anything, but you guys are probably more exciting than I am, and if you're going to any sort of party, you guys can definitely rock this look, and I know that you guys are gonna look amazing with this look. Again, if you're new, I am so glad that you're watching to the end of this video to find me here at the outro. I do again encourage you to join the Birth of Beauty family if you haven't already, and if you do, don't forget to click on the notification bell to make sure you're not missing out on any of my future videos. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat if you're at all curious about what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis, and it's more of like a casual setting for you to get to know me better. With all of that said, remember you guys, you are beautiful, amazing, marvelous, and so incredible, no matter what anybody else tries to tell you. And remember that I am always rooting for you, and I'm so grateful that we are friends. Alright guys, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah.